10th victory of the season, and 2, Citroën actually win the manufacturer's title as well. Now, we've had him win the driver's title, they're going to win the manufacturer's title, and their young junior has just won the junior rally championship as well in a Citroën C2, so it's a clean sweep for Citroën this year. And you can see why this service point is the most popular of the whole event. Well, as I said, just 3 stages to go. They're great stages, and I'll hand you over now to Issy Clark and Paul King.
Citroën, Sébastien Loeb and François Duval start the day well clear in 1st and 2nd positions. Loeb's already the Drivers' World Champion, and today they can take the Manufacturers' Championship. Meanwhile, nervous moments for Mikko Hirvonen. There are still some question marks over the oil pump, which saw him lose 3rd place to Spanish driver Chevy Ponce at the end of day 2. But he seems to be safely on his way, intent on regaining that final podium spot.
The day starts with a 2nd run through the longest stage, Col de Joux. And in 5th place, Roman Cresta hopes to match his career best. He was 5th in Corsica in the previous round and looks to be on his best form of the season. Even so, it may be too late to guarantee a works drive for next year. And of course, there are no guarantees for Chevy Ponce either. But the Catalan has quietly climbed the leaderboard to take 3rd place, while nearly everyone else has stumbled at some point and lost time. It's been a stunning performance. And Mikko Hirvonen would love to take the edge off it. The technical issue that cost him 3rd must have disappointed him greatly. His task now to focus on his pace. He's been faster in the splits, but he needs to make up 7.6 seconds, and he's pressing all the way to the line. Just 9/10 of a second faster, that's 6.8 seconds to make up in 40 kilometres. Back at the start, François Duval. He looks secure in 2nd place, and being under strict orders to get through the event and guarantee Citroën maximum manufacturers' points, he's taking no risks. And is only 9th fastest on stage 13. His teammate Sébastien Loeb is taking it steady too, in his terms. He still wins the stage, his 10th fastest time in Spain. This man won't be driving for a works team next year, but who'd bet against a privateer topping the Drivers' Championship? On this misty morning in the Costa Dorada, Loeb's talent shines like a beacon. So it's 3 Citroëns at the top of the leaderboard, but Mikko Hirvonen will be looking to change that. After brake failure and an off cost Ford Works driver Tony Gardemeister 13 minutes yesterday, he's running 12th overall. He was 3rd fastest on stage 13 and is clearly trying to make up some lost ground. But that has ended his hopes of moving up the table. In 8th, the leading Skoda Jan Kopecky has driven a solid rally. If he can keep it up to the end, it'll be a best-ever finish for the 23-year-old. Ford privateer Anthony Warmbold is 1 place and 20 seconds ahead of him. The German is in line to match his career best. And Nicola Bernardi heads the challenge for Peugeot in 6th. It's only his 2nd WRC drive for a factory team. And after finishing 8th in Corsica, he's lived up to the team's expectations. Chevy Ponce, however, is exceeding expectations. He drops time again to the chasing Mikko Hirvonen, but only 3/10 of a second. He still has a margin of more than 6 seconds going into the final stage.
Sebastien Loeb only fourth fastest on that stage, but his lead with just one stage remaining stands at nearly 1 minute and 20 seconds, while Duval's advantage over third place Ponce is over 1 minute and 40 seconds.
So the final service, with just one stage left, and there's some nervous last-minute tweaks for Ponce and Hirvonen, the two drivers fighting for their first ever podium position.
Are you feeling nervous? I would like to get that podium so bad that I'm going to push as hard as I can.
But for rally leader Sebastien Loeb, well, he's seen it all before.
Well, after such a great weekend, I think it would be pretty bad if I didn't pick Sebastien Loeb for my final Nix picks.
Gauche droite à fond et attention piège. Droite sur frein pour 50 mètres, gauche en 10 millions, risque gravette. Et droite frein pour 40 mètres, gauche en plus Milon. Et devant panneau, gauche 90 sur plus Milon. Sur droiti, sur gauchi. Sur droite 134 plus, ferme 110 plus long. Et ouvre. Ouvre et gauche 110. 50 mètres. Droite 200 plus Milon. Ouvre. Et gauche frein pour droite 130 bon. 130 mètres. Gauche en même plus sur frein pour attention.
Join us after the break to see if Loeb can hold on to his lead.
Now the fans are waiting to watch that big battle between Hirvonen and Xavier Ponce, but we've heard that Ponce has stalled at the start. He gets away, but it could be costly.
No, he's certainly upset, and I really hope that that stall has not cost him his third place. Certainly on home turf, with all these fans cheering him along the stages, it would be a terrible disappointment, but the pressure on him must be immense.
Well, let's join Hirvonen on the stage. At the halfway point, he was 6.1 seconds up on Ponce, looking good to eat up the Spaniard's 6.5 second lead and take third.